I think probably my biggest fear is just not being able to be the farmer that I want to be.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Farmers are often perceived as kind of like curmudgeon-y, stick in the mud kind of people, and yet like you have to have like this deep, abiding like faith and passion. My biggest fear is I'm going to get injured, or or I'm going to not produce.
Yeah.
Everything rests on the farmer. It's like we are this orchestrator of like this big symphony on the farm, and as much as the violinists could probably play on their own, they're going to lose time with the tempo of the snare drum, or and the tuba player, and it's all going to fall out of sync. And I've seen that on farms, on our own farm. I've come from a farming heritage where I'm a 7th generation farmer. The farm has been in our family since the early 1800s. And my grandfather was kind of this iconic, not larger than life, but appropriately life-sized farmer who wore like suspenders and khaki pants and farmed successfully from 1915 to 1980. And the values that my grandparents had instilled in me, like you work hard, you wake up early, and you raise healthy animals, and you get compensated for it. So there was definitely like a love for farming, but like kind of a bittersweetness about it, because everybody knew it was just like as plain as the nose on your face that you couldn't make a living farming. Our own little foray into mainstream conventional farming very much kind of proved that. After we deducted our expenses, we literally made a profit of $18.16. To say I was devastated would be an understatement. I mean, I literally felt my knees buckle. And it wasn't until we, kind of came to these farmers markets that we were able to kind of break free of that. What we do is we raise purely grass-fed cattle and sheep, and free-range pigs and chickens. And the way most animals are raised in the country is, a lot of cattle and sheep in particular start on pasture, but then they're, harvested or taken away and put on rail cars or tractor trailers and then put into feedlots for the rest of their life, where they're mostly fed corn. We've made the connection here at Farmers Market to folks who do live in the city and yet still value that resonance to the land. They still appreciate that their food can be grown with an actual face behind it. Like this face, their dollar that they spend with me is going to stay intensively local. And then guess what? When they want to drive out to the country on the weekend because they want to breathe some fresh air and look at some beautiful country views and take in the fall foliage, that land is going to be there for them.